dreams. All I hear is an echo, echo. It's just me and my mirror. My reflection is saying, reflect on your past, it couldn't be clearer. My past keeps saying to stay on this path, I couldn't be nearer. I remember my past, I couldn't get clearest. All I do is daydream. They've been sleeping on us, I'm just trying to see what they see. Jimmy going, 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 daydream. Trying to see what they see.
You dare to try to make it, flawless, you're gonna fake it. Falling into the mainstream, why don't you follow your dreams? Why don't you follow your dreams? don't you follow your dreams?
What's going on, guys? Golden Gamer here, and today, welcome back to another episode of Grand Tour. Now, if you remember the last episode I did on it was yesterday. I enjoyed every single moment of it. It was hilarious. It was fun. And now, like, if you remember what we did episode 1 of season 1, episode 1 of season 2. And now we've got the big boy episode to do this episode. And yeah, so we're going to be doing 2. We're going to be doing the Columbus Special and Pick Up Put Downs. These are really good ones as well, so I think you're going to enjoy this, guys. But straight to the Columbus Special. And yeah. I'm just saying as well, guys, there's a very high chance I'm doing a stream later on with Aiden on GTA 5. Or, I don't know. If you haven't checked out the Soviet Womble very best, go check them out because I've got a full series planned out on that. So yeah.
Is a Grand Tour special.
Yep, and it's going to be a big one because we've had a request from Amazon. You know how if you're watching a program and you pause it, you get to see a selection of beautiful landscape photographs from all around the world.
Yeah, well, we've been asked to come up with some new photographs of wild animals.
Yeah, us 3 wildlife photographers. What could possibly go wrong with that?
It's such an obvious idea. I don't know why we never thought of it before. But anyway, we decided that obviously we'd need the right gear and the right cars. And then we should meet up with all of that in the most ecologically diverse country on Earth, Colombia. Colombia is nature's treasure chest. Its endless soaring peaks, vast forests, lazy rivers and babbling brooks are home to a greater variety of birds and animals than you'll find anywhere else on Earth. Of course, common sense dictated that to get our pictures, we should meet far from the stain of humanity. But, for some extraordinary reason, Richard Hammond decided that the start point should be in the middle of the night, close to the bustling city of Cartagena, on a tropical beach.
Morning.
Morning.
Why did he say meet on a beach, and why did we listen to it?
Where is he? Hammond!
It's 4 o'clock, for Pete's sake.
Is that a Fiat Panda?
Fiat Panda 4x4.
It's terrible.
It's fantastic.
No, that's fantastic. Yeah. That is a sturdy car, that is. What's that? Well, wasn't that a distressed flare?
Well, a red one is a distress, isn't it?
What's that?
Hang on, is there a person on? There's somebody on it.
Hello? Hello?
Hello!
It's Hammond.
Is that your car?
Yes, this is my car!
It's his car. As the sun began to rise, we asked Hammond to come ashore so we could work out what on earth was going on. Well, where do we begin? Why is your car up there?
Well, because that's where the boat dropped me off.
What boat?
Well, I shipped it from North America.
Yeah.
They got to here, wrapped it in polythene, lobbed it over the side me with it. That's how they do it.
Problem we've got is, how are you going to get your car from there to here?
I was rather hoping that would be we'd do that. That's
No, if you listen carefully, he said how you're going to get your car from there to here.
You singular.
It's you, meaning you.
What?
No, he didn't say
You may
us.
just get up. Eventually, though, James relented and agreed to pull Hammond's car ashore. Right, go, May. Go, go, go. Give it a yank.
All right.
3, 2, 1, go!
James, what is that? I mean,
It's got 49 horsepower. It's going to ruin it. Get
can
the
we find a
Jeep.
small dog instead to tow it?
That is presumably a pickup truck. Yes?
Yes, you've
And
guessed.
four-wheel drive?
Yes.
Right. Why don't you go out there, cut away the polythene back, and drive it out using the engine?
It's a good idea. Because what you don't do when you drive a car is use the engine in someone else's car. Use the one in your own car.
Yes.
Unfortunately, though, it wouldn't start.
No.
So, after getting brained by the waves for a while, he waded ashore again and came up with a harebrained scheme where the Fiat would be an anchor and the Jeep a tug.
3, 2, 1. Oh, shit. Hammond, you moron!
Well, I couldn't do anything. I got no steering. I was
Why
talking.
didn't you tell us?
I was yelling on the radio. You pulled me
This
from
family
a
has
building.
loved this car since 1991, and you turn up from bloody Wales or North America or wherever it is you've been, and you've already ruined it.
Listen, it's been a bit of a cluster thing. We need to work it all out. We need communications properly organised.
What is
You
that?
need
That?
It's my ladder.
You bought something...
Hello, people on stream
without
as
a
well.
ladder.
It's very high up.
So far, Hammond's pickup had wrecked everything on the beach and all my cameras and cost us 10 hours. So we told him to shut up again and get it working. And once he'd done that,
Yeah!
we headed into Cartagena to buy some cameras.
Right, this Jeep Wrangler hardtail, £1,000. And absolutely everything on it.
All right, we're in the Jeep. Let's go.
Go.
I love Jeeps like this in real
I
life.
think it's going to be ideal, though, for wildlife photography because it's four-wheel
Woo!
drive. So I could use it to track
Woo!
leopards.
Well, pay
Put
attention.
a 4 litre straight 6 so I could keep up with a diving eagle. And of course, no roof, bogged down windscreen. So, a 360-degree field of fire for the camera.
Ah, geez. No, it's up. I am not. Wow, it's lagging. All right. There we go. Back into it. That's much better. Much better. I'm determined to get like a full gold.
98 Chevy Silverado. It's a full-size American pickup that's been made a bit bigger with a lift kit and modifications that I'll tell you about later. Most importantly, it's got a proper big old 7.4-litre V8 up front in a very lazy state of tune, just churning out huge gobbets of grunt.
I like that. I like this. This car just represents Hammond. It's very slow. We're gonna drift it. Whoop. Oh wow, this car cannot drift. Woohoo! There's 100. Nail it. Nail it. Oh, go! I haven't even hit 100 yet. Now I have. It's just a lovely drive in Colombia. 100-mile-an-hour drive. Come on! 115! It's a beast! 125.
Now we're alone, viewers. Let me tell you a little bit about my car. And I know some of you are thinking, oh, that's just a Fiat Panda, and they're in South America, they're bound to be going over difficult terrain. Yes, yes, yes. But let me tell you this. What you need for serious off-roading is smallness and lightness.
I agree. I do agree with that, though. If you get lightness, then you can just...
kilograms, a quarter of what Hammond's stupid monster truck does.
Let's go. Oh, look at this insane speed. Why is this quicker than Hammond's monster truck? We're already at 100. 110. Oh, the speed.
It all works. The lights work, the handles work, the fan, the cooling system, all the instruments, the windows and the automatic mirrors.
Ready?
It's all perfect.
Oh, look at that. This is a little beast. Ow. Well, forget the little beast parks. Look at this drifting. Look at that. Oh, nice. I love it. Ready? Oh, I was going to drift that corner.
We arrived at the really rather beautiful walled city of Cartagena. Eventually, having got our shopping done, we met up for a camera show and tell. And once again, Hammond had gone completely over the top.
This is a 50mm prime, really fast, beautiful lens. Then I've got another half. So that's for the actual camera. Importantly, of course, camera body. Very good one.
Well remembered.
And most importantly is all telephoto lens.
Shall I show you what I've got?
Yes.
I haven't bothered with any of that. I've just gone for the telephoto, not one of yours, but that. This is all I've got. That's all you need.
Well, that is literally it.
Yeah, that's all you need.
Well, are you going to photograph animals in this country? It's a lot of glass.
Clear this away. Let me show you what I've got.
I've seen this, and what James brings out is hilarious.
That is a camera.
If we'd been tasked with photographing somebody's 21st birthday party...
Perfect.
Welcome to 2018. Everything you've got,
19.
you've just shown us, is in there.
Show me your zoom lens.
Behold the
Why,
lens.
is it a cold day?
Behold the zoom. The woman in the shop said this camera takes good pictures. That's enough for me.
Keen to get cracking, we hit the streets and began immediately to do animal photography.
All right, what are we doing?
James, move, you're in my shot.
Wait, what the? What? That dog's face! I don't even care.
I've got a macro on. Stay. Pigeon. Don't scare it.
But
Get out of the way.
Oh, I'm sorry, am I annoying
Yes, you are.
Well, yes,
you
you
can't
do
possibly
to me.
be that close. Hello, horsey.
Eventually, we got into the groove. Got it.
Look at my pigeon.
And after just 20 minutes, we met up to celebrate a job well done.
Yeah, I've got a dog.
You've got that horse one.
I've got the pigeon looking gormless.
I think haven't we pretty much done it?
A number of dogs and a number of horses.
Uh,
The spider had gone, but I've got the whole of spider. That's habitat.
You've got where the spider lives.
That's habitat.
Oh, hang on, sorry.
That's what they want.
Chaps, we have a message here from Mr. Wilson.
What does he want?
Bad news, I'm afraid. Amazon don't just want pictures of pigeons, dogs and flies. They want interesting stuff as well. They insist the following must be included: a condor, a spectacled bear, a jaguar, and a hippopotamus. And they must be wild, you can't just go to a zoo.
Hippopotamus. You don't get those here.
They didn't have them here, did they?
In Africa.
Well, how are we going to do that then?
How the hell are we going to get a picture of a hippopotamus in South America?
Well, you've got a really long leg.
Well, I know, but I have to be on a very tall mountain to see Africa. Well, I'll tell you what we're not going to see lumbering by here. The next day, armed with our new and more challenging instructions, we decided to make an early start. We continued onwards, acutely aware that so far our mission was not going well. What photographs have we got between us so far? Have either of you two got anything you could put on an Amazon screensaver?
I have a selfie with a donkey.
Yeah, you wouldn't want to use my donkey photograph, that's for damn sure.
We've got nothing between us so far at all.
In a bid to pass the time, I dreamed up a simple game. Alan, why don't you pull alongside your colleague in his, let's be honest, 1 litre Fiat Panda with your 7.4 litre monster truck, and let's see who's got the slowest car, okay?
Okay.
I don't know who it's gonna be. It's gonna be the monster truck.
3, 2, 1.
All right.
Go.
All right, ready for this, boys? Go! Get out of the way! I'm a little Fiat Panda, I mean business. I will win! I'll win! Whoa! I will mean business to you! Yay!
Trailer trash Trump Hammond has been beaten, and beaten big time, bigly.
I mean, I don't want you to take this personally or anything, Hammond, but your truck must be utter garbage.
Absolute garbage.
You wait, this thing will come into its own soon and you'll be left gasping.
I'm longing to see the environment where that comes into its own. Since the Jaguars weren't going to be in built-up areas, we ploughed deep into the jungle, along a dirt path that was once a railway built by the British.
Oh, we're straight in. Oh, we're in the Jeep. I love the Jeep. Yes. Yes, I like this. Yes, this is fun. This is good. This is good. Woohoo! Oh, look at this speed. Oh, sweet. Hey, Zeus.
Now we go on to the really fast bit.
Ouch! Let's restart that.
Dirt path that was once a
Don't
railway
floor it.
British.
Don't floor it. Be careful. Go. Alright. Go, 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 go. Woo. Go, 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 go. Woo! Ooh. Nice. Not so nice. Lovely. Edge. Woo! Fixed up. Very good.
That for a tidy line.
It wasn't that tight, Jeremy.
Whoops.
Oh god. This is a small road. I'm not gonna have fun being in the in the muscle car. Not muscle car, the monster truck. Oh, lovely. So much better. Look at this drifting skill. Woohoo! Ah.
Right, Jaguars, they are very difficult to spot and very, very rare. You don't want to come face to face with a Jaguar, though. It does have very strong bitey bits.
Bitey bits.
Prey by biting through its skull and then penetrating its brain.
We drove for miles along the disused railway until eventually LGB Jeremy came to a halt.
Whoa.
Gentlemen, I'm rather confused here. We're approaching a bridge, okay? It says no cars, no people, no motorcycles, and no horses.
Well, what's it for then?
Moments later, we found out.
It's for ghosts.
It's all right, James. Why don't you just... He is actually ghost. James doesn't like heights.
Oh, did you see that one just moved?
Yes. What is that? Hold on. That's
Okay.
1, 2. You've got 7 or 8, maybe 8 feet.
But that means I'll have to drive. I can't.
Well, it's got massive tyres. You'll just be running on the outer ones.
Well, so I get to this bit. My car is wider than that, and that's wider than my wheel. It won't do it.
And that's high, actually. What is that, 300 feet?
Some hundreds of feet, yes. Oh dear.
Even though
Are we gonna-
it isn't at all accident. I went first. Seatbelt on or off? Off. Because what bloody difference will it make?
Oh, you're gonna have to drive over it. We got. Oh Lord! All right. Gentle.
This is a lot higher than it looked in the brochure.
Ah! If I step by the edges, okay.
A bit faster. Oh, bollocks.
Okay, floor it! Pow, pow, pow! Yeah! Oh! Woo! I nearly fell! I nearly fell!
Made it, that's good.
Woo! Woo!
Hammond, you will shit your pants doing this.
That's helpful. I already am watching.
Alright, okay, this one I could do. Go. Power, power, power! Look at this speed! Yes! Woo! Piece of cake!
Then it was the turn. Big Donald.
Trump. He's gonna trump. Oh Lord. Oh, we're gonna have to do this one as well. I'm gonna floor it. You know I am.
Do this by looking at the driver's side tyre and keeping it as close as I can to that edge.
Yeah, that's why. That's fine.
That gives me enough.
Please don't give me like a. Oh God, it's this one. All right. Shh.
I can do this.
Oh, okay. Oh, oh, this is a bit nerve-wracking.
Keep going.
Slow. Stead. Ah. Floor it. Power. Yeah. Woohoo.
My journey.
Made it. I don't care. I nearly fell off.
Dropping across my bridge.
Oh God. Not the Billy Goat Grab game.
I will move my Jeep out of your way. If you can answer a simple prog rock question.
I don't know anything about prog rock at all. Let me off the bridge, I'm going to be sick, please.
Eventually, Hammond became quite irritated, so I abandoned the game. And soon, all of us became quite irritated. James, have you broken down?
Hey, Adam.
Yes.
Are you going to be on today?
People on the extreme left, there's people on the extreme right, which is Hammond, and it's always the liberal, sensible people in the middle, like me, who cop for it.
Ha! Jeremy Clarkson. Jack Jackson. Jack Clarkson.
Road again. This car is just amazing. But then.
Alright.
Oh dear. I think I've just lost the exhaust pipe.
Are we going to be in the theatre?
This is tremendous. It's like being on a rally stage.
Yeah, we are.
Right then, let's go. Oh, that's interesting.
We'll be on tomorrow, Aiden. I'm back. Hey, that's not fair. Alright, I'm actually gonna like full on book it. Alright. Woo!
I think they took part in a couple on the quiet. They just didn't want people to know about it. They thought it would sort of damage their reputation and their standing. Unlike, say, starting a war.
Further ahead, my long lens had grabbed a couple of animals.
Right?
I don't believe Amazon will be rushing to have that as their screensaver.
But we had yet to bag a jag. However, as it's a nocturnal animal, we were hoping for more luck as darkness fell. Eventually, though, after driving deep into the jungle, we arrived at exactly the sort of spot where jaguars like to hang out. This is extraordinarily promising.
I'm bored, and I'm getting eaten by mosquitoes.
I'm being eaten and I'm bored as well.
I think if a jaguar came now, I wouldn't see it. My eyes have shut down. From boredom.
What are we going to do?
I don't know, but that is boring.
No, because honestly, I mean, the truth is, people could come out here for 40 years and not see a jaguar.
Well, we could use my trap cameras.
Use the trap cameras.
Set it up and they're triggered by an animal and really take a picture.
Well, you've got those with you.
Yeah, I'm back.
Well, why the hell didn't you say that when we turned up?
Nobody asked.
These are set off remotely.
Yeah. If an
Well,
animal...
why are we still here?
That's a very good point, actually. It's better that we go away, isn't it?
Let's take the Bear Grylls approach to natural history. There was a town, well, 10 kilometres away. Why don't we go into the tin, have a drink, check into a hotel. How's that sound?
And then come back tomorrow and
Yes.
check the cameras.
Yes.
That's how you're supposed to use them. It's in the instructions. That's what you do. You set it.
Boom.
The next morning, with James in a state of deep puzzlement, Hammond and I checked out the ruined trap cameras. So, let me just get this clear. The Jaguar mauled your camera?
Yeah.
Is that really where it's bitten it?
Yeah, look, it's come off it.
So, but he's broken it.
Yes, he's broken.
But did
anyway.
this is the important thing. Did we get any pictures?
All right, look.
No.
Something triggered it. Maybe a leaf. Ah, look! There!
Alright.
There! That's it.
That's it!
That's it
God,
walking
it's
back. It's a
camouflage.
There's his head, there's his head! That's its actual face. There.
Yeah, but he's got a tree in front of him.
Oh, yeah, but that's context, that's habitat.
What's that?
This is when it got destroyed. That's its mouth. That's whiskers. Look.
No.
That's a jaguar biting. That is an action shot. That's probably got awards all over it.
Oh, God, yeah.
Eyes.
Now that is a great picture, and we can move on.
It is.
We have ticked that box. That's the Ace of Spades, the Jaguar. That's Saddam Hussein. We've now got to go and get his sons. With the Jaguar in the bag, our sights were set on the next target. Another rare and reclusive creature, the spectacled bear. We now have to drive 200 miles to find the sort of terrain where we're going to be able to photograph the King of Spades, Edgar Hussein, Paddington. And eventually we arrived in Spectacle Bear country. Right, now listen. What to do?
Not like trousers.
Well, no, at least he's trying. He's making an effort. But you should have gone the whole hog. Maybe some nice hay when you're outdoors. Nice suede, but ventilated at the back. And that shirt, you've picked up that colour. Have you been getting advice?
May we turn our attention to the bears now, to Paddington.
His skin's flaky. You should moisturise.
You should moisturise. In the
Why should I
modern-
moisturise?
Because your skin's flaky.
Because you're dry. You look like something found in a pyramid.
Anyway, listen, we just turn our attention.
Let's have a look at this sarcophagus. Well, I'm not putting that in the British Museum.
Rather than put up with any more of this persecution, I insisted we saddle up and set off to look for Paddington.
Alright. There's a bear. Okay. Area searched. Okay, there's one already here. Woo, woo, woo. Right. One over here. Hey. Next one is over here. Woohoo! Next one's over here. Get up this hill. Nice. Speed. But you're gonna be on PS4 then, madam. Nice, madam.
Obviously, while crossing these things.
Oh, shite! Oh! Look at you with a wheel in the air.
Can we please try not to make this look like it's a problem, because the ladies and gentlemen think we're hopeless. I tried to drive myself out, which went well. Speed and power.
He's just dug himself up.
Alright.
So I asked Hammond for help, but predictably, his pickup truck chose that moment to go into one-wheel drive.
Oh dear.
There was only one solution. With the rope hitched up, we were ready to go.
So I'll give you a small tug,
Was that a gentle tug?
There we go.
and then It's down to you because I haven't got the weight to pull you, okay? Here we go. 3, 2, 1.
Oh, way! Power, 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 power.
A fierce panda. Yes! Yes! Jeremy Corbyn just pulled Freddie Mercury out.
It's a meeting of minds.
I'm not sure we're very good at fist popping. With that calamity sorted, Hammond got four-wheel drive back, and we resumed our mission. Right. Let's go on a bear hunt.
Alright then, we're in the Jeep. Probably the best of the three. Because I love Jeeps in real life. Let's go! Look at this speed. Nice. That's one. We're gonna have to turn, we're gonna have to turn down in here. Wide turn, let's go wide. Power, that's 60. That's 60 again. I missed. Missed again. You ready for speed? Wait! Ah! Yeah.
Actually looking forward to seeing a bear, I really am. I like all bears except polar bears, which I hate.
But they're all,
Vicious and they eat school children.
but they're all bears.
Oh
my God.
Found another suitable spot.
Hey, I think the jungle is very bare.
See over the shrubs.
Well, nothing you can do about it now.
What?
Shut up. Nothing you can do
Yeah,
about
I'm
it.
telling you, I'm just wishing I was a bit
That's
higher.
how high you are.
This is. What was that? That's bear noise. Shh. I'm not bored now. It's a bear. It's a bear. It's a bear. I can't see it. It's fantastic. It's a bear. Yes, it is. It moved. It's his face. Oh, yes.
Alright, bear. Hey, buddy, look at him. Right. There, look at the little buddy. Look at the buddy. Oh, he's so fluffy. He's so fluffy. Look at it. He's so fluffy. Ooh.
Having had a decent night's sleep, we convened to plan our next move.
Is this for the hippopotamus of Masses?
What's the matter with your face?
They're not good.
No.
It's like being in The Singing Detective.
Yes.
It's a bloody roof. Anyway, listen.
Sorry, I'm briefly mesmerised.
Listen.
I'm back.
While you were out this morning buying new action trousers, I see, I have got a book. All of Colombia's wildlife is in this book. Yep, all of it. I've been through it. Guess what there isn't?
A hippopotamus.
Well, so far we've got pigeons.
Oi!
Don't bring those up, please. Jaguar.
Jaguar.
Bear.
Bear.
Yes.
Condor is next. Condor is next.
Is there a case, I think there is, for a little light car modification?
I agree. There is. There is. I think I might be scaring them off a bit. I could make some changes.
I'm
Tell
just
you what I
thinking...
could give my car. A roof.
Yeah, that's
There
a
is
good
evidence
idea.
to suggest in your flaking visage.
Then you wouldn't look like Michael Gambon in the 80s.
Oi, mate! I'm gonna rip your face off, mate. I'm gonna rip your face off whenever you come on PS4. I'm gonna bully you like no tomorrow.
Auto district. 20 city blocks of nothing but shops selling car parts.
Okay, you have to find mine.
Where is it?
Well, yours is the one disguised as a bush in an industrial car park.
I've camouflaged it.
Well, yes, you painted it.
It's got roll-down netting that goes over the windows when I'm using it as a hide, and it has an inbuilt, well, it's got a raise on it as well, because the one problem I've had is ground clearance.
What?
Yes.
You've spent 2 days laughing at me because we've got cars that have been raised and how awful they are, and then you've done exactly the same.
As an alternative expression, rather than I'm going to raise my car, Why not? I'm going to ruin
Yes.
my car.
What
which
you've done
what
is
it does.
ruined it.
Well, let's see. I've done it very subtly.
Well, can we move on to Hammond, who's obviously
If
gone
you can find it.
completely mad?
I too have gone the camouflage route because it's green, as you can see. I've mended the half shaft up here. That's the only mechanical work I've had to do because other than that, it's been perfect. Yes, this structure here
Yeah.
is a hide.
I know it is. It's a hide on a monster truck. And you, because it's you put 2 cameras in there to film yourself.
Yes, that's the most important thing.
I love the idea that you two, I'm afraid there's no other word, morons, have decided that somehow you can camouflage your cars so they won't be seen by animals. I have already proved that mine can drive right up to a bear. He's interested.
Speaking of yours, what have you done? Whoa, what's all that on the back?
That, gentlemen, is a scissor lift.
What?
It's a scissor lift. Simply get in that and rise up. So then I have
so
a...
you're going to be a window cleaner.
The only thing this didn't really have was proper elevation. Now I have it.
How high does it go?
38 feet.
Really?
Yes.
It'll just fall over.
That's why I fitted it with outriggers.
They're not far enough apart or big enough.
They slide...
How much does it weigh, that?
I've added half a ton. And there's something else I've done. Oxygen is fitted for my engine.
Why do you need oxygen?
Because we're going very high.
Well, 38 feet.
No, 15,000 feet. More, actually. Nearly 16,000 feet.
Really?
Why?
Condors. They're in the sky.
That is
So I've got oxygen for the altitude, which
Yeah.
we're going to.
Yeah,
That'll stop my face disintegrating.
It won't.
And that means I can photograph birds.
it won't.
As it was another 200-mile drive to reach Condor Country, we decided to get cracking immediately.
I think we're gonna be the. Oh no! I want to be the Maybomobile. What is this? We look stupid. Abafia, get out of my way! I'm a fear. Oh, more horsepower. We're ready for this? Ready? Drift! Woo! Ready? Now! Never mind then. Ow. Yes! Lovely, look at that. Oh. Ah. Boost, buggity, buggity, buggity. Ow. Oh god, this game is not wanting to control today. Woo, get all the speed. Get it all. Get it all. Get it all. Sweet Jesus of puppies. May I beg you, for all of us, never describe racing as a horsepower surf. Ah. What a lovely drive, isn't it? A lovely drive. Lovely drive, innit? Look at the weather. Lovely. That never happened.
I cannot wait to see a condor because they are one of the most superb creations on Earth. They just are magnificent. They can stay at 18,000 feet all day, maybe flap their arms once. Right, gentlemen, we're passing 10,000 feet now. How's your temperature gauges?
Mine's getting hot, really hot.
Weirdly, my car isn't overheating, but it is producing some steam because I think maybe the cap isn't perfectly sealed and the ambient pressure is going down.
Yeah.
Why does he say ambient pressure? Why not just pressure?
We continue on Jeremy's journey up into the heavens.
Right, we're at something like 11,500 feet. We're still climbing. Car is definitely struggling now. The engine burns a mixture of oxygen and petrol, mainly oxygen. The oxygen is going, so the engine develops less power. We'll have to to go for second. Climb, Pepe!
Keep an eye on the temperature. It is working extra hard. We might just pass a critical level at which this car can't suck in enough oxygen to mix with fuel to burn. And then I'll run out of steam.
The good thing is that while my colleagues were painting their cars, I was fitting mine with oxygen tanks. So when I start to really struggle, I shall simply feed pure O2 to the engine and me.
Oh my god. Come on.
Hammond, how are things in your monster truck?
Not brilliant, it's gone very wheezy and
It's getting very hot.
We've just passed 14,000 feet now. Really running out of power. Switching to oxygen for the engine. There we are. 2 clicks. Right, watch this.
Oh, we're in the G.
Go.
I don't understand what Jeremy's done to this poor Jeep, man. Oh, sweet Jesus! Alright.
Keep your panties off.
Yeah, they're already on, Jeremy. Alright, be careful. Be careful while Alright, this road is literally undrivable. You can't floor it. Speed isn't the answer when you're this high up, Jeremy. I'm just saying, buddy.
For God's sake.
Woohoo! Ow. No!
Thank you so much.
Are you welcome? We're gonna get a DNF. It's gonna hit silver any minute now. It's gonna hit silver any minute now. I'm full blasting it. It's not wanting to go any quicker. There you go, silver. There you go.
Come on, Z. Yes, you little beauty. I may have overreached myself a little bit.
Oh, look at all the condos. I can see they're everywhere.
It doesn't work. Let's face it.
I've got a brilliant idea. Let's just get off this dusty bit and set our hides up there.
Yes.
So, we drove off the dust. Found a new, likely-looking spot. And when the clouds had lifted, we set about getting ready to do photography.
The idea of the netting is it stops the shine on the windows, which is very visible to animals. Oh. There was some on this side as well.
Right, it's ready.
You're going up in it.
Well, why'd you not?
Well, actually, one reason. It's in the maximum weight, 159 kilograms.
What's...
Well, you're not going anywhere, are you?
Well, the camera is quite heavy.
No. Oh, okay, yes, the camera. Why?
This is a lot higher than it looked in the brochure.
I wouldn't like that. That's really horrible. Keep going until the end bit drops out.
Why don't you two
Yes?
get in your cars?
Yes?
Okay.
And can I just reinforce one thing?
What?
Silence is key.
Agreed.
ridge up there looks promising.
Right. Where is it?
No, back a bit, back.
I can't go back. I'll have to go all the way round.
What? I can hear it from up here. Right, that one there, stop.
Got it.
This is very awkward.
Coffee.
Then it was May's turn to disturb the peace.
What is that?
It's a bird call.
It's a duck.
Moments later, there was an even worse noise.
Oh. I remember this part.
Jesus.
Maybe there's something tall and metal that would attract the lightning.
Not wishing to be fried, Ollie quickly descended. And then we all tried to outrun the storm. Which didn't work.
Oh, I can't see!
That is disturbing.
I cannot see with Hammond's stupid hide! Ah! Alright. Oi! No! Oh! Oh!
This is terrible.
Oh my no! Get out of the way! What is going on? I can't move! Okay! He's my controller! No! Get here! Get here! You're mine! Charge! Shock up! Hold up. Oi! Jeremy! Get out of the way! Yeah, Oh, hi, James! James, you're not winning! Not this time! See ya, sucker! Yeah! Woo! Oh, off-roading!
Sorry. You have excelled yourself in ruining my day. Oh my word!
Yeah! Woohoo! Woo! Sorry! Yay, we made it.
Mercifully, though, the storm passed. So we drove down the rough and icy mountain track, long into the night. And the next morning,
Bang,
woke for a
bang.
rethink in a makeshift camp on the edge of a town.
What are you doing?
I told you condors live down here.
He's living. It was living up there and it's had engine failure and it's crashed here.
Doesn't matter how it got here. Fact is, it is, and I've got the pictures of it. That means we're done.
You can't put that on an Amazon screensaver.
Why not?
Well, this lost quite a lot of its majesty.
But it's a condor, and that means we're finished. That's it. We've done. James, I've got a condor shot.
Have you? You done it?
That is the final one. It's a condor, in camera, finished, out of here.
Hammond was wrong, though. We still had one more animal to find. The one that didn't make any sense. The hippopotamus. Right, listen. This is obviously some kind of town. I am a journalist and a bloody good one. So why don't I pop into town and see if I can find out anything about this hippopotamus story?
Oh.
Having got the information, I went back to my colleagues.
Enjoy.
More than. I have heard the most astonishing story. Apparently, there was this guy in Colombia who had a business exporting forest products all around the world, okay? Really, really successful. So successful, he bought himself some pet hippopotamuses.
Who was he?
Pablo, someone or other.
Good well afternoon for me now, but morning for you.
No. You shot him, and after he was dead, his hippopotamuses escaped. Yeah? And they've been living in the wild and breeding. So there are hippopotamuses here, and they are wild, and I know where they are, and they're only 120 kilometres away.
Well, we're in.
Let's do it.
Finish your coffees.
That's excellent.
That's
The only thing is, for this 120 kilometres, would either of you mind if I modified my car by unmodifying it? We were now on the last 75 miles of our 1,300-mile trek through what had turned out to be one of the world's most incredible countries. If you were to combine Canada and Russia and Australia, you still wouldn't have the variety in terms of terrain and temperature and wildlife that we've seen on this absolutely epic journey. But of course, we wouldn't have been able to see any of that without our cars. Right, this apparently is the area where the businessman lived. And if you go down his escape road here...
His what?
Escape road. He built it in case the police came, and so he could get away.
Wasn't very good then, was it?
No, it wasn't. Anyway, if you go down it... there's a
No, you
pond
can't.
where the hippos...
sorry, Jeff.
Target
That's
acquired.
it.
Let's do it.
Let's do that.
Hippos. So, a quick dash down the escape route.
He'll be back in like 3 minutes.
Water, grab a shot of a hippo.
Yes, viewers, about a kilometre to go, and I haven't been run over by a monster truck.
Alright. What the hell? Okay. Let's follow the... what the...
Well, keep going.
This is really weird, I don't like this. Whoop. Okay, we need to turn, we need to turn, we need to turn, we need to turn. Stay at the edges. We're nearly there, we're nearly there.
Oh
Wide turn, very wide. There you are.
Hammond, I can only see you behind me. Can you see Clarkson behind you?
No, just looking for him.
At that moment, though, we were distracted by what lay in front of us. That is a pond. That's a pond. Rather than wait for Jeremy, we decided to be ready in case our final target appeared.
Hammond.
Boom.
Look at his big fat face.
Yes.
Well, that's it. That's tremendous. Hippopotamus.
Photos of a hippo.
Hippopotamus. Hippopotamus.
We've done it. We've done it. Where's...
And I've been worrying about that. Well, if it gets here, you realise that'll be the first time any car on any of these trips has ever got to the end without a single fault. Nothing's gone wrong with it. See, that's about the only time that's ever happened. The car get to the end,
You're right.
It hasn't broken at all. That's a record.
You don't think you fell off that little scary bridge you
I
did?
don't know. He overcooked it because it's near the end.
Oh, we're here. Right, top up.
Hang on, that's not gone well. Please don't laugh. For God's sake. It is quite scary through here. Drive carefully.
Is that?
It is.
Oh, brief
All right.
elation followed by plummeting depression. Where have you been?
Welcome.
I've been mending my camera.
You don't need it. We've done it, mate. We've got shots of a hippo. It is done. We're finished. We've done it.
Behold the
Done it. We've
hippo.
got shots of a hippo just then.
Came out a couple of minutes ago.
So that's the end.
Yeah,
That is
job
the
done.
end.
Well, on that terrible disappointment, it's time to end. We hope you enjoy looking at the photographs we've taken.
They won't.
Well, some of them are quite good.
Well, one or two of them are good.
Well, whatever. We'll see you very soon. Goodbye.
And boom. And here's everything. Alright then. That's episode doses done. Now, what do you mean you failed? Now we've got episode 3, and wouldn't it's kind of weird that we're quickly going through this like nothing. Yeah, I could do episode 1 by 1, but no. Are you gonna be on PS4, Aiden? If you are, I might just end this. I'll do one more anyway. I'll do this one then right now, and then I'll end it.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Welcome. Now, coming up in today's show, James wears glasses. I pretend to be a dog. And a terrorist eats a savoury snack. Got everything there. Thank you. Now, throughout the developing world, people have, for many years, used Japanese-made pickup trucks.
Yes, but now European car makers have decided they want a piece of the action, so they've come up with pickup trucks of their own.
Yes, they have. And to find out if they're any good, this week we take the Grand Tour on a journey through history.
We begin in the Middle Ages, which meant going to Richard Hammond's garden. In parts of the globe where there's no mains water or electricity, a pickup truck has to be more than just transport for plague victims and livestock. That's why James has turned his Mercedes X-Class into a power station, using its rear axle to make electricity for the village. Richard, meanwhile, was using his Ford Ranger as a tractor, pulling a plough. And I was using this Volkswagen Amarok as an irrigation system. I'm using it to drive a pump which will deliver nourishment from the well to the community allotment. In fact, yeah, I can hear the water coming now above the smooth turbocharged throb of my V6 diesel.
Clarkson! Turn the car off! What was that? Oh dear.
And there, and I've done my neck in.
This is supposed to be a demonstration of the utility of pickup trucks.
We've done it, we've proved all three of them.
Yeah, no, I have. I've sawn 3 pieces of wood for a fence. Alan's ploughed 4 furrows for growing things in. You have only subtracted from this community. I think you've slightly missed the point.
Why do you always have to overdo everything? I mean,
You can shut up.
why?
Because it's supposed to be a test of European pickup trucks.
And it's European.
Well, yes, apart from the fact that it was designed in Australia and it's built in South Africa.
What about the engine?
That's made in Turkey.
That's European.
Well, a bit of it is.
Well, look, let's not get bogged down with where Turkey is. What we've done is prove that all 3 of them work well when there is peace in the village in the developing world. What we must do now is find out how well they work when the peace comes to an end and there's a revolution.
When the revolution is over, it's important that all traces of the vile, hated dictator are eradicated. And that's why I'm attaching my Mercedes to this giant statue of Kim Yong Clarkson to see if I can pull it over.
All right.
Here are the rules. I have to do this using the lowest revs possible. So what I'm going to do is put it in 4-wheel drive low range, something Jeremy Clarkson can't do, 1st gear manual, and turn the traction control off. Here we go. Traction control, diff lock, down you come.
Okay.
2, 1, away. Yeah! He's gone!
That was just right on your dunk.
What a feeling!
Oh, I bet that did that. That was just.
That is in the face.
Yes.
By the whole earth.
Yes.
In the face. Do you see what happened to your nose? Look at it.
Yes. And now,
It's your turn because...
Yeah, matey tongue. Right, it's time for your reign of terror to end. 3, 2, 1. We're off.
All right. He's dragging you, he's taking you for a scrape.
That's not odd, really.
Nice one, Hammond.
The scores so far then looked like this. James had used 2,100 RPM to topple me, whereas Hammond, despite his bigger engine, had had to use 3,600 RPM to bring down May.
And now it's time for me to win as I get rid of the last of the country's hated dictators, Dick Pot. And there we are.
Oh, now come on.
Well, you shouldn't have built a life-size one. You are a man of modest stature.
Yeah, but it reflects my ego compared to yours.
Well, it's, proportional to the size of the tyranny.
I don't think I'm going to need low range.
You haven't got it.
Well, I know exactly. I don't need it. Lock the rear diff. There you go.
You'll need that.
Right, here we go. Ready?
Yes.
Taking up the slack.
There might be a really bad jolt, so be careful.
3, 2, 1, go. I've won another test. Won both of them.
How have you worked that out?
Well, 600 RPM, okay? And I did the best with the bunch.
You destroyed the bin.
Listen, let's not get bogged down with that. We must now move on to what typically happens in a country after the dictator is gone.
With the government in disarray, we had to load all our worldly goods into our pickup trucks and prepare to run for our lives.
Everybody else in the world has an iPod.
I don't think
What's you got a gramophone for?
It was my grandmother's. We're fleeing from rebel forces. You don't stand here doing a commentary. Get in your truck.
I'm ready to flee.
Right, perfectly straightforward. Whichever one is the fastest from here to the flags there. Yes?
Yes.
Rest of fleeing.
Yes, they're called. Yes, exactly right.
So it's a drag race?
It's a flea race.
It's a fleeing race.
Let's flee then.
Come on, let's go.
Begin to flee.
From government forces, you need an Amarok. 0 to 60, 8 seconds. That's hot hatchback territory. It's the fastest of the trio, the most powerful of the trio, and the lightest of the trio. Probably not now, but it was. 3, 2, 1.
Ah, world's stupidest drag race. I'm winning. Woohoo! Oh, he's catching. He's catching. Yeah. Greatest. Oh.
My Lego.
Bicycle?
This is our new life, chaps.
This is...
Lego, cream, and a shit record.
Well, you say that.
I'm going to start
I
again.
know we've got a chair.
You say that.
Oh, we're going to be all right.
I literally think we're okay.
Yes.
So let's just get this crystal clear. Okay, we haven't escaped with much. But the Volkswagen has now won all 3 tests.
Who decided that?
Me.
Yeah, but this isn't a dictatorship anymore.
We toppled the dictator.
Yeah.
By a mile.
Yeah,
It was easily the best at pulling over statues and the best at water irrigation.
No. And you may have got there first, guaranteeing your survival, but you have no life. You have half a table and a mattress and the worst album in history.
really have
I
nothing
have got
left.
the
You call
contents
this
of
the
a home.
worst album?
The merits of the Yes album aside, the fact remained that with the country now in chaos, help is urgently needed. So, how would our commandeered trucks cope with their requirements?
Quite well, actually. And now, if I may, I'd like to talk about the Jaguar XE, not your hair. It is a really very nice little car, if I'm honest. It's very good looking, it's not particularly expensive, it rides beautifully, very beautifully in fact, and as a result of all that, people ignore it and buy a BMW instead. So, Jaguar went to its skunk works, which is based in a shed, and they said, could you make a fast version?
Oh.
One that will get everybody talking.
I will admit, the Jaguar XE SVR is banging. It's a car I would have. Like, it's a car I would have if I had the money.
Low-cost procedure for turning a normal saloon into a sports saloon is to give it some fat tyres, a nice V6 engine, and maybe some bucket seats.
But the boffins at Jack decided to go a bit further than that.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy.
Welcome everyone to what's called
Oh.
Project 8.
Oh. Project 8. Oh my god. This is a car I would have, straight up.
The first thing you need to know is that the only bits that these two cars have in common are the roof and the front doors. Everything else is changed. Suspension? Oh yes, that was changed as well. It now has Bilstein dampers that cost £1,000 each. And rose joints. And ceramic wheel bearings. Like you get on a race car.
Wait, what? Wait. What? Oh. I was wanting, like, to drive a cool looking Lamborghini. No, Lamborghini. Jaguar. I'm still drifting. You can. Ow. Oh god, okay. Ow. I'm upset now. Ow. You cannot get gold with this, like at all.
For heaven's sake, I beg you, drive fast. Get on with it.
Go. Wide. Woo! What do you mean, yeah, you can?
8-speed gearbox.
Do you mean, yeah, I can, meaning, I don't know.
And so did the four-wheel drive system. And then they had to get rid of the spare wheel and the well in which it sits to fit some underfloor aerodynamics.
I'm sorry, but that's the car I would have.
And then when they added up the cost of all the work they'd done, there was a problem. In order to make any money at all, the Project 8 would have to cost £150,000. That's 4 times more than the standard car. 4!
It's so sad that that car's 150,000. That's a car I would have.
Here's the question. How mad would you have to be to spend £150,000 on a car that was designed and built in a glorified shed in the Midlands in about 18 months? And the simple answer is not mad at all, because this car is fan-bleeding-tastic. I will say that if you've got the car manually hunkered down and it's in track mode and the traction control is turned off, things can go a bit violent and bitey if you go beyond the limit.
Oh, car. Yeah, P1 will be. This is a car I would have. Well, not this, but any Jaguar. Do the Jaguar S Type SVR? That's another car I would have. 201 miles an hour, 600 horsepower. That's the car I'll definitely have. This car's now not wanting to drift. Ready? Go wide. Go very wide. Very wide. Wait. Wait, no, oh, forget it.
The answer is to stay within the limits, and in this car, that's no hardship. At normal road speeds with the car in comfort or even dynamic mode, it's as quiet and as civilized as a Jag should be.
I love that car.
It has little springs sitting on top of the bigger springs to give you a more comfortable ride. But everything's relative, really. I mean, it's not as comfortable, say, as lying in a hammock on a summer's day listening to wood pigeons. But it does have air conditioning and a head-up display and electric seats, so it is more comfortable than you'd expect.
That's a car I would have. I'm sorry. If I had 150,000, I would have that.
Than you'd expect in every way. And maybe we shouldn't be surprised by that, because the last time something was designed and built quickly in a glorified shed in the Midlands, it was called the Spitfire. And it won the Battle of Britain.
James made. Ready?
Hang on. The Spitfire.
Yes.
It was the Hurricane that won the Battle of Britain.
Well, it just wasn't.
No, it just was. There were far more of them. It was easier to build. It was easier to repair. It was easier to fly.
But Spitfire represents Britain!
Because it's easier to build and there are more of them.
No, it's not like that at all. The Hurricane was a much more stable gun platform.
No one.
The Hurricane accounted for more enemy aircraft than all of our other air defences combined.
Yes.
It won.
But the Spitfire, okay, the Spitfire looked glamorous. So you'd look up from the sky and then that improved morale on the ground because people are going, oh, wow, look at that. We can't possibly lose
Yes,
this.
but morale didn't shoot down enemy aircraft. The Hurricanes did.
Yes,
That's
I know, but
simply
if
a
you've got a
fact.
small boy looking out the window, wow, look, there's a Spitfire up there and I'm going to join the RAF. And that's what we need. You want to fly a Hurricane because it looked like a sad basset hound.
No, it didn't look like a sad basset. And anyway, the best fighter aircraft of World War II was the Messerschmitt 109. Everybody knows
Well, that didn't win the Battle of Britain, did it?
Well, to be honest, nobody won the Battle of Britain. It was a draw.
What? Where did you got that from?
Chaps! Hate to make this whole thing sound like, I don't know, a car show, but can we get it back to the Jag a bit?
Yes, because I don't want to talk to him anymore about aeroplanes.
Okay, remember the Jag.
Yes.
Is it a mainstream car?
No, if I'm honest, it isn't. They've only made 300 of them, and they're all left-hand drive.
What, so they went to all that time and trouble to develop?
And expand, yeah.
And now they're only building a handful and they put the steering wheel on the wrong side.
No, it is very odd, but since I don't want to listen to him talking about Hurricanes anymore, I do think we should find out how fast it goes round the Ebola drone.
Oh, we're gonna have to drive it again. We're gonna have to drive the Fragile-mobile. Go. Let's go, Ali! Woo! No!
Anyway, that's the top 10 of our leaderboard, and there's the Jag waiting to see where it goes on. Or does it indeed get onto that list at all? Let's find out. Let's move it up. Ooh.
Hang on a minute, it's faster than a GT3 RS. Good God.
I tell you, that is a really properly good car, that. It is the Spitfire of cars.
Hurricane.
Don't leave it. Hold, leave it, hold, steady, and relax.
Tonight, we are finding out, is this right? Tonight, we are finding out how the new breed of European pickup trucks would fare in the developing world. And we've learned that the Volkswagen is the best of the lot.
No, we didn't learn that.
Well, we did. It was the fastest and it was the most powerful.
Yeah, but that's not actually terribly relevant if you're in a country where there are more 847s than ambulances, is
Yes,
it?
look, whatever, okay, whatever. So far, we've seen what happens when the peace ends and the dictator is toppled and chaos ensues. And now we pick up the story with what typically happens after that. Okay, here's the situation. There's a power vacuum now. Foreign armies are pouring in, and it's our job to get this fuel to the nation's helicopter.
And then the villagers can be strafed.
Really?
That's what happens.
To that end, we have got to go from here to this forward operating base. And the first one there is the winner.
Me then. Having saddled up, we waited for the sound to charge. And then naturally, all set off in different directions.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes, lovely. Oh god, woo! Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I am racing a pickup truck off-road in Wales to refuel a helicopter. Oh, I am erect.
Turn it and right. This test, if you think about it, it is rather pertinent that we are filming this in the UK because a couple of years when Brexit has really caught up with us, there will be a civil war and you will need pickup trucks to survive.
Don't say that, Jeremy.
The crit from the four-wheel drive system and the wide
Ready?
track.
Woohoo!
The Michelin Cup tyres absolutely pommels your eyes.
That's a... Woo! Alright.
It can take some punishment, this thing. That's what you want. Utility.
That's another thing I would have. I would have a
Jack,
pickup
not just
truck.
trousers. They're just some trousers. This is just some pickup.
I think if I can get through this gap in the wall, I save having to drive all the way around the end of it. Here I come. Oh, I have a compass. This is a piece of cake. Now, Relone viewers, I will admit I'm not feeling entirely confident about this. The 2.3-litre engine in my Mercedes is very robust. It will last for 1,000 years. It's not what you call powerful. There might be a few aerodynamic issues as well. But anyway, I'm going to go in D on the basis that Mercedes knows better than me.
This Amarok is really designed for freedom fighters in Africa and the Middle East. I think it's aimed more at surveyors in England. I mean, it's got a laptop charging point here and then a steering wheel. I'm sure you need that kind of thing in Mogadishu.
Need to go west, southwest for a bit, but avoiding that clump of trees.
No way! You're not coming through. Oh no! Oh, oh.
Yeah, he's crossed up. Come on, Jerry, get him, get him, get him.
No! No!
I'm now in the lead. I'm doing winning.
Oh, he's catching. He's overtaking me. Oh, get out of the way, Hammond. No, this is not fair. He's going wide. You know, slipstream. Come on. 60. 65. About 70. That's a wall. Go, tight turn, tight turn. Look at this, look at this. Nice.
No, that's the compound. Damn it.
There's the helicopter, and once again, the Emerald is victorious.
Is that barrel gonna...
What on earth?
I'm probably not going to get my freedom fighter badge now, am I, for that?
What happened?
Well, him! And any minute now, he's going to claim he won this one as well.
He did win it.
Oh yeah, that looks like success.
We were told to deliver fuel.
We weren't told to detonate the nation's helicopter. Look at it!
What is the budget for our show?
Smaller than it was.
Yeah, not big enough.
That's an expensive thing.
Yeah, helicopter.
It's a helicopter.
There are no cheap helicopters.
Apart from that one, yeah. Beyond useless, isn't it? It's something else. Oh, don't pat it.
It's a good truck. If you have to have a pickup truck at a time of strife in your country, this is proving to be the winner at everything. I may have prevented the war.
How have you prevented the war?
Well,
the helicopter was there to stop the war by strafing the uprising villages, and now it can't do that.
No.
So now the whole thing is going to descend into civil war and chaos.
It is inevitable in the developing world that one day all pickup trucks end up being used as gun platforms.
It's their destiny.
To die on the battlefield.
Yeah, I mean, every day you turn on the news and there's somebody standing in the back of a Toyota or a Nissan shooting at someone in a Humvee or a Land Rover.
And what we want to know is how good will our European trucks be at that?
Yeah, and most importantly, which one is best?
All right.
To find out, each of our pickups would be driven through a ruined town by a freedom fighter. Whilst we stood on the back, shooting at various targets. These included some big barn doors, a whole bus, and a selection of cardboard soldiers. James volunteered to go first.
You can go.
Right out to glory.
Look at him. The soldier of fortune. Dogs of war.
Not scared of the Spaniard of war is what it is.
Here we go.
Oh, what the hell? All right.
Oh, I shouldn't feel so good, but it does. This is just brilliant. I have been clever. Well, that's remarkable. I'm winning. This is a piece of cake. Easy. This is just brilliant. I'm winning. I have been clever. This is just brilliant.
soldiers. So, with a score of 0 to beat, Arnold Hammond and Ego was feeling...
Standing up.
Oh, he loves that.
Welcome to Richard Hammond's usual weekend.
Alright, boom. Boom. Boom, boom, no, boom, 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 boom. Nice! It just saved you at the end.
I had a bit of gun trouble, I'll not lie.
Well, here's some more news.
Yes?
General Stonewall Clarkson has gone off to get ready, but I suddenly remembered. Remember when we were in Jordan? He can't fire automatic rifles.
No,
Do you remember?
because it's crossed over, isn't he? He's right-handed,
Yeah.
but left-eyed.
Yeah, so he
shoots from his left side.
Exactly, he's diagonal.
Which means all the spent cartridges burn his arm.
Exactly.
Well, he'll be using a pistol, won't he? He always uses a pistol.
Actually, I wasn't using a pistol.
That's what I've got. A 50 cal. Lock and load.
Alright then, boys! Wow!
I think it's very good so far. Oh yeah, pretty good. Come on, yeah, yes, noise.
Boop. Oof. This is fun. Woo!
Absolutely spectacular. Genius. This is absolutely brilliant. Skillful work. This is staggering. Excellent. Yes, yes.
Ah! I missed one.
Yes! Another victory.
How'd you work that out?
I hate to tell you this, but you haven't hit the doors, which were the target.
How do you know I haven't hit the doors?
Because there's no...
Well, on that terrible disappointment for him, time to go back to the tent.
Don't clap. He killed a man.
You jammed an AK-47. It's famously unjammable. No one in history has ever jammed one until you came along.
Yes, it overheated.
That's because you were firing it into the air pointlessly when you set off.
That's what they're for. Weddings, funerals, exam results. You go outside, fire AK in the air. It's a joyous thing. They are the party hopper of the developing world.
So never mind all that. I have the scores.
This is the
final
important
scores.
bit.
Jeremy Clarkson, you fired 2,600 rounds. And the number of targets you hit was
One.
You laugh, but it's one more than him.
It is.
It is one more than you, so I'm winning.
Wait, so hang on, it all boils down to how many targets I hit.
Yes, but you had a roll bar to hang on to.
I did.
Yep, he did. And he scored
Yes.
One.
naught.
You really got nothing.
Yep.
That's it. Okay, so after all of that, what is our conclusion, gentlemen?
Can we do a sensible one?
Yeah.
See, the thing is, that Mercedes Nissan you had, it did have a wobbly back end, and I just don't think that's good enough, actually, in a pickup truck. I really don't. The Volkswagen is very good, but pickup trucks are working tools, and it's just a bit too posh. You wouldn't want to get into it in muddy boots, so I don't think that will work.
So it's the Ford then, it's the cheapest.
It is the cheapest, and it's, I think, the best looking, and it is actually the one I'd have.
You'd have the Ford?
Yeah,
So
and
we
you'd
both
have the
have
Ford.
the Ford.
Yeah.
So we'd have the Ford. James, what would you have?
I wouldn't have a pickup truck.
Yes, I know, but in this test of pickup trucks, which one would you have? Which are you going for?
None of them. I wouldn't have one.
No, I know, but we're testing pickups, so which pickup truck of the three would you have?
I wouldn't have a pickup truck.
We've just spent, I don't know, 20 minutes reviewing these pickup trucks. The ladies and gentlemen would like to know which is best.
Yes, I've come to a conclusion on behalf of the ladies and gentlemen, which is don't have a pickup truck.
James, you have a powerful imagination. Use it. Let's pretend. Okay, come with me on a journey. We'll warm your imagination up. Imagine you're an eagle. Okay? Visualize it flying over mountains. Can you feel it? Can you feel the wind in your feathers? It's beautiful, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay, now imagine you've got a pickup truck. Which one is it?
Why would an eagle have a pickup
No!
truck?
No, I mean, imagine, okay, okay, imagine, James May, a pastoral scene. You got it? There's like rolling grassy hills, a few sheep around. You're a farmer. You're walking around with your dog at your heel there, sheep all around you.
Like Beethoven.
Beethoven is playing, obviously, live. There's an old 5-bar gate there, an old oak tree arches over the gate. And under the oak tree is your farmer's pickup truck. Which one is it?
It's not there. I wouldn't have it because I wouldn't have a pickup truck. Neither should anybody else. You shouldn't
Even
have a pickup-
in your imagination.
My imagination does not admit a pickup truck. I'm not being stubborn. I know my mind.
Yes,
And I don't want a pickup truck.
And what I know is that you've wasted so much time not choosing a pickup truck and claiming that the Battle of Britain was a draw that we don't have time for the big celebrity duel between Adrian Charles and Howard from the Halifax ads.
Oh, no.
Exactly. Then on that terrible disappointment, we must end. Thank you so much for watching. Good night.
Anyway, after doing horribly on this one, I say we are good to end the stream. The stream's been nearly 2 hours long. Now, those were kind of worst episodes in my opinion. Number 2 were pretty good. Number 2 was really fun actually. Number 3 not so much. But next episode we will be talking about Lotus and their history of wins and China. And then yeah, we'll end it here. I don't know if Aiden's going to come here. So Aiden, if you're still watching, please go on Discord so we can just start chilling or something. I don't know. I'm going to check if he's actually replied. Probably no. Yep. Yeah, I'm going to end this episode here. If you did enjoy it, make sure you leave a like, ding on that bell, so we can go for, I don't know how many likes. But yeah, thanks for watching. Don't forget to check out my video on Soviet Wobble. He's the best. He's funny. He's hilarious. Yeah, again, all shout out to Leon Stupefy for making those videos and publishing them. If you want to see his versions of them, go check him out on his channel. But yeah, the next episode of that will be coming up quite soon. Next episode of Grand Tour will be hopefully during the week or the weekend, because obviously if you guys know, next week is more exams and then the one after that. But yeah, I'm going to local split screen. But yeah, I'm going to end this episode here. Like I said, if you enjoyed it, make sure to leave a like. And yeah, thanks for watching and peace.